Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
We made it.
We made it.
We did.
At times we weren't sure if we were going to. It was touch and go at times.
Yes, it was.
But we made it, and it's last day of school for a lot of kids out there.
I know. Can you believe it?
Congratulations to them.
This year flew by.
Yeah, and shout out to Lake Wiley Elementary School. I got to be the keynote speaker for them.
Very nice.
How was that? How'd that go?
Oh, it was amazing. They had a great group of fifth graders. I actually went to their career fair, and some of the questions they asked me was a really bright class. So shout out to them and everyone who graduated, is graduating, and also summer vacation.
Yes, and hey, if your kids need something to do this summer, volunteering for Habitat for Humanity would be a great thing for them to do. So we've been talking about this all morning long. The Carter Work Project to benefit Habitat is returning to Charlotte with WCNC as a proud partner. Volunteers will come together to build 39 new homes at an affordable housing development near the airport. This is in West Charlotte. But most of the construction is going to happen in this first week leading up to October. But the neighborhood is going up on land with very special meaning as Habitat is seeking solutions to the affordable housing crisis.
This field of dirt will soon be home sweet home for dozens of families. It's the site of a new affordable housing development, 39 single-family homes.
This is something that has been envisioned for years.
Habitat for Humanity of Charlotte CEO Laura Belcher says the land has special meaning.
The land actually is the former site of the Plato Price School, which had many great prominent graduates from the African American community in the 50s and 60s.
Some of the students were interviewed for a Habitat video as the housing project moved forward.
My name is Eddie Lee Hoover, MD. I'm a proud product of Plato Price High School.
I am Nellie Ashford, class of 1961, the greatest class of Plato Price High School.
Founded in 1915, Plato Price School stood as the centerpiece to a once thriving black neighborhood in West Charlotte. The school was named in honor of Mr. Plato Price, a Mecklenburg County Board of Education member and a staunch advocate for education opportunities for African American children. The school had several notable alumni, including prominent cardiothoracic surgeon Dr. Eddie L. Hoover, renowned folk artist Nellie Ashford, and former Congressman Mel Watt.
Plato Price High School had a sense of pride. It was a very tight community.
But the school closed its doors in 1966 as part of Charlotte-Mecklenburg School Board's desegregation plan. The city of Charlotte acquired the land in 1983, and the school was demolished.
The land has really sat vacant, and so the city of Charlotte and Habitat partnered, and we were able to secure the donation of the land from the city and then envision what this could be, a best and highest calling for the land, and 39 homes is the way we're going to go.
The neighborhood will be called the Meadows at Plato Price, and it's located in a spot where affordable houses are desperately needed. In this part of Charlotte, the average rate of homeownership is just 26% compared to the rest of the county, which is at 57%. Black Charlotteans are far more likely to be homeless than the average resident. Out of almost 2,700 people who are homeless in Charlotte-Mecklenburg, more than 3/4 are black. Hoover says he would like to see the Plato Price Alumni Association have a mentoring presence in this new community.
It makes me feel undescribably happy to know that now that property where I walked, there are new people coming and going to revitalize the area and have a sense of home. It makes me feel good inside.
So we're doing these stories once a month, and this is all, they're building a few of the houses now, but this is all leading up to the first week of October, where they're going to build about 20 homes in 1 week. And Garth Brooks and Trisha Yearwood are going to be here. So the Carter Work Project was started by Jimmy Carter, and he loved volunteering with Habitat. And so they have kind of passed the baton on now to Garth Brooks and Trisha Yearwood, and they're taking over.
That's great.
And so for the Carter Work Project, they choose different cities to do these big builds. And they were last here in 1987. And so now they've chosen Charlotte again.
I didn't know where that was, and we talked about it. It's near Douglas International Airport at Morrisfield Drive, which used to be called Dixie Road back in the day, but that's where there was West Charlotte. And there is actually a plaque there indicating the famous school that closed down in 1960. There's so much history with it. B. Thompson did that. We used to work here. She did a special on PBS. It's all about
Yes, you sent it to me. I'm going to have to go watch it now.
It's fascinating. The history of some of the black schools here in the Charlotte area.
I saw someone, Lisa, writing, I wish someone would help me with housing. That we have done features on the people who are going to be living here, and all of them applied through Habitat to live there. You can apply through Habitat, and then the people that are chosen, they told me they do these classes for them on like how to take care of your home and how to pay your bills, and they give them these educational classes that really help them. And I interviewed one woman that was part of the build in 1987, and that 32 years ago, she is still living in that house today.
Nice.
From that original build.
When people don't realize that in a city that's exploding with growth like Charlotte, affordable housing is probably our biggest issue facing the city
Very
right
much
now.
so.
People
with gentrification that's going on, and that
some people getting pushed out, other people trying to come in and can't get in. Just trying to find an affordable place to call home.
You can drive all over Charlotte, especially in the area, say, off Tryon, where there are big housing projects that are no longer there. And that was lower income. You wonder where those people are, where they're going.
Totally.
It's something to think about. It's a major issue we have here.
John Kelly chiming
20
in.
homes.
I was just say 20 homes in
20
1
families.
week. Yeah, 20
I mean,
in 1 week was the solution. I wish we could do this more often.
So they'll have the foundations and stuff done, and obviously, but they're going to come in and build these homes in 1 week. And the woman that I interviewed that lived in the original build from 1987, selling her house. The people who build the home wrote little messages to her in the studs, and so when she went and helped volunteer, she signed to this new homeowner, one of the homeowners that's going to be living. But I was just saying, John Kelly basically said what you said. I just read Charlotte, one of the hottest housing markets, so affordable housing very much needing perhaps some form of rent control. And we've done stories like this all the time here on WCNC.
And if you haven't volunteered for Habitat for Humanity, it's not only are you doing good for the community, but you're learning a lot.
Yeah.
There. We did it here with the station, and I learned so much in a short period of time also helping. It's really just a perfect situation.
I will say you have to be 16 to volunteer, though, if you want. If you
There's
want
about 3 or 4 of us who were in 1987 out there for that, which is amazing. I get somewhere I have some pictures from.
Well, you got to find them.
Somewhere I have them.
And you said you met Jimmy Carter.
You were in kindergarten at that point, right?
Just graduated kindergarten.
Okay, that's right.
Kids hang out.
Yes.
Did you say Jimmy Carter came to the TV station?
Oh, he did. Yeah, he came here. This was later on.
Yeah.
This
Okay.
Probably about
not during the build.
No, about 15 years ago. He walked in, and I was the only person in the studio. He walked up to me. Hi there, my name is Jimmy Carter. I went, I know that. I know you're the.
I know who you are.
Yeah.
Very
cool.
nice
man.
Yeah, so we'll keep the stories coming once a month until October, and we hope you guys tune in. It's really exciting to see what
Let's talk about the weather situation.
Yeah.
We still have in our area for Charlotte, some of the metropolitan areas, we still have a code orange in effect today, and that means anyone who may be a senior citizen, a kid, someone with a respiratory problem, limit time outdoors if you're doing anything strenuous. And that includes Charlotte to Monroe, up there around Greensboro, High Point, Winston-Salem, and then the Raleigh-Durham area also has a code orange today. Otherwise, not a bad day. A lot of sunshine. It's going to be very pleasant, near 80 today. And looking ahead to the weekend, best day for the weekend tomorrow in the mid-80s. Now, it's not a washout on Sunday. I think that's much later in the afternoon. We could see a few storms, but we'll be in the mid-80s again on Sunday.
Yeah, and I'm actually putting a report together for 4 o'clock about how many times it's actually rained during the weekend. So it's about 1 out of every 4 weekends so far in 2023 has been dry. And yet again, we have another chance for rain. So that coming up at 4 as well as the full forecast.
All right.
I don't like it.
No, it's
I
not
don't either.
good.
I don't like it at all.
We're ready for summer now.
I know, right?
Well, summer, it's going to feel like summer over the
Cool day tomorrow.
Okay, good.
Cool day tomorrow.
Good.
At least one of the days, right?
Good.
All right, folks, here's hoping you had a fantastic weekend. We'll see you back here Monday morning for another edition of Wake Up Charlotte to Go.
Bye-bye.